Hello and welcome to The Explainer. So you're in a new place, it's exciting for sure, but figuring out where you fit in, how to become part of the community, that can feel like a bit of a puzzle. Well, today we're going to break down the simple but really powerful steps you can take to get involved and make a real impact right here in the UK. Maybe you've just moved here. Or maybe you've been here a while, but you're just looking for ways to connect a little more deeply with the place you call home. If you've ever asked yourself, how can I actually make a difference around here, then you are in exactly the right place. All right, so here's our plan for this explainer. We're going to go on a little journey, starting right at the core with your personal values, and then we'll expand outwards in circles of impact, from your own street to your town, and finally to the environment we all share. So where do we even begin? Well, any strong community really is built on a solid foundation of shared values. Think of these principles as the bedrock for absolutely everything else we're going to talk about. You'll notice there's a real balance here, right? It's this mix of personal responsibility and that bigger community spirit. It's not just about, following the law. It's about actively taking part by voting and looking after the spaces we all use. In a society as diverse as the UK, these values are what create that essential common ground for everyone. Okay, with those values in mind, let's zoom right into your most immediate circle of impact, your own street. Your chance to contribute really does start with the people living right next door. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But honestly, these small actions can have a huge ripple effect. Just introducing yourself, that builds a support network. Being considerate, like keeping the noise down at night, well, that just shows basic respect. And keeping things tidy, even something as small as remembering to put your bins out on the right day, it all adds up to a much nicer environment for everyone. Right, so we've covered our immediate surroundings. Now let's talk about how you can expand that influence. And honestly, volunteering is one of the most powerful ways to get properly involved.
And this is the key thing to remember. Volunteering is absolutely a two-way street. Of course, you're giving your time, but you're also gaining so much back. New friends, valuable skills for your CV, and a direct hand in making your community a better place. It creates this amazing positive loop. If you've got kids, your local school is just a fantastic place to start. Think about it. You could be helping a child learn to read, or you could get involved with a PTA to help organize fun events and fundraisers. Your support has a direct and immediate impact on that next generation.
And the opportunities go way, way beyond schools. Just think about the pillars of your local community. Hospitals that need a friendly face to greet people. Youth projects looking for mentors. Or museums that want to share local history. There are just countless ways to lend your own unique skills. And, some contributions are genuinely life-saving. Donating blood takes maybe an hour of your time, but it can make all the difference. And registering as an organ donor, that's a simple decision that could become the most incredible gift to a family when they need it most. This list it just scratches the surface of how huge volunteering is in the UK. We're talking about major national charities, tackling everything from homelessness with Shelter to heritage with the National Trust. And they are all powered by people, just like you, giving their time. So what if you're ready for a bit more responsibility? Well, the next step up is taking on a more formal civic role. This is where you can really help shape your community, but in a more structured, official way. So if you're on the electoral register, you might get called for jury service one day. And this isn't just a casual request. It's a core civic duty. It's a real cornerstone of the justice system, and it literally places the power of decision-making directly into the hands of ordinary citizens. Here's another really powerful role. As a school governor, you're not just helping out at the bake sale. No, you're helping to set the school's entire strategy, you're making sure it's accountable, and you're evaluating its performance. You're directly involved in shaping the future of local education. And for those of you who are interested in the whole democratic process, there are loads of ways to engage. You can support a party that you believe in by helping out during elections, handing out leaflets, talking to people, or if you want to be the one making the decisions, eligible citizens can actually stand for election themselves, whether that's as a local councillor or even a member of parliament. And that brings us to our final and our largest circle of impact. This is the one that connects every single one of us, no exceptions. Looking after the environment we all call home. I mean, we all see the different colored bins on the street, right? But it's so important to remember why we're doing it. Every single item you pop into that recycling bin delivers a triple benefit. It saves energy, it preserves our planet's natural resources, and it eases the massive pressure on our landfill sites. You see, it's the buildup of these simple, daily choices that creates a truly huge impact. Whether you're sorting your recycling, choosing to shop at a local store, or hopping on the bus instead of driving, these small actions directly boost both the environmental health and the economic strength of your community. It's so easy to think, oh, what difference can one person make? But that's just not true. Every recycled bottle, every trip to a local shop, every bus ride, it all adds up. Your consistent actions create this incredible, collective, positive change. So you see, becoming an active member of your community really is a journey. It can start with a simple hello to a neighbor, and it can expand all the way to shaping national policy or protecting our planet. The thing to remember is that every single step on that path matters. Whether it's deciding to join the PTA, or volunteering at an animal shelter, or even just making a solid commitment to recycle more, the opportunities are literally all around you. So the only real question left is, what's your first step going to be? Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer. We really hope it's given you some great ideas for getting involved. We'll see you next time.